This is Jonathan Aguilar here for Pro Boxing Fans. We're in the immediate aftermath of Josh Warrington's technical decision draw with Mauricio Lara. With me, trainer Mark Tibbs. Mark, disappointing ending.
Very disappointing, as I said to everyone here. It's one of them things, and it was about to catch fire, the fight. About to catch fire, and the fighters were going to adjust and give us a great fight, but it never happened, so gutted.
How did you see it up until that point, first two rounds?
Well, up until that point, they was both cagey, working each other out, started to get a little busy, so there weren't much in it. But the exchanges that did take place was 50-50. You know, it was half a dozen of one and one of the other, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it was about to warm up, but it was early doors. So that's why I'm disappointed. Yeah, what do you do? I
mean, it's quite a nasty cut Lara suffered, so do you think we could see a trilogy? Do you think, from your experience, does that take a while?
I hope so, I think we deserve it. I think the fighters would want it. And what do you think, Jonathan? I think so, yeah?
I'd like to see it, but I'm just wondering how long it's going to take him to recover from that cut.
Was it bad?
Oh, you didn't see it?
No.
Yeah, it looked pretty bad.
Didn't seem to be a lot of blood.
Oh, really?
I didn't think so. I mean,
right. Yeah, I saw it on a picture after to have a look again.
Yeah. Was it his leading eye?
His left.
Okay. Gutted for him, but I thought I saw a couple of head clashes, or I saw Lara complaining before that.
Right.
He had a little moan up a couple of times. I swear I saw that. Yeah, but let's hope we see the third one.
What do you make of Conor Benn tonight against Adrian Granados, getting that win, 10 rounds in the bank? What do you make of it?
Yeah, it was. He was a runner, wasn't he? The guy. He didn't make it. He didn't come to. I know you got boxers, but he was a runner. He ran, and he made it frustrating. But I'm very impressed with Conor Benn's temperament. He never showed us that frustrated him. Only a couple of times near the end, he banged his chest, and rightly so. But no, it was a good win for Conor. He's improving all the time.
Anyone you want to see him face next? Anyone standing out right now?
There is a couple, but I can't open my mouth because I keep getting myself into trouble. Listen, he's coming on really, really nice, and to be fair, I'm not aware of the scene just at the minute. Yeah. That weight scene. So yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Maxi Hughes,
great fight,
incredible performance,
brilliant performance. That was a fantastic box fighting show for me, and Maxi Hughes was wonderful there tonight. I liked him when he used his straight punching, but he mixed it up, straight and inside. But I thought he might wear himself out a little bit doing the inside stuff, which suited the Mexican. And but no, it was a great fight, and that Mexican was very, very tough and very, very resilient himself, and he came to win. So hats off to him as well for giving us fans a good fight. But Maxi Hughes he stole the show tonight for me.
And wins for Katie Taylor, retaining undisputed title, and Ebony Bridges as well.
Really happy for Katie Taylor. I missed the fight, to tell you the truth. I only saw the last round. I wanted to see her, but I had to leave the venue for a bit. She's done brilliant for her country and herself, and doing wonders for women boxing. She actually, I was never a big woman fan of women's boxing until Katie Taylor come on the scene. Brilliant. She's a great ambassador for women boxing and her country. Ebony Bridges, I thought she started off well, controlling the range, etc. Thought she just went a little bit untidy and messy mid rounds, and I saw something different from her on her back foot in the last round. But it's a good learning fight for her. But I think she's got to brush up on one or two things, so she's a bit more polished in her work. Yeah.
Just want to talk about your stable. Let's talk about Johnny Fisher. Great win at Fight Camp. You must have been pleased with that.
Yeah, very pleased with that. He's a great athlete to work with, Johnny. Great person to work with, and it was a good performance. And he had a week off, and now he's back in camp, getting ready for a fight that will shortly be announced. But I've got John Hedges. He's fighting in Austria, young
next
prospect,
week, right?
light heavyweight. Yeah, next week. So we're out in Austria on Wednesday.
Excellent.
So I've got a couple of prospects around me at the moment. Yeah.
Tommy Fletcher.
Tommy Fletcher,
Yeah.
as you heard me talk about him, he's a cruiserweight. He's only 19-year-old. Punches very, very hard with 2 hands. He's a southpaw, 6'7", something like that. He's very tall. He probably will end up a heavyweight if he's still around in 8 or I don't want to say 10 years because they think it's a lifetime. But you know what I mean. If he's still around in 5 or 6 years' time, he will thicken out to a heavyweight. I believe. Yeah.
Brilliant. Mark, one more I wanted to ask you. There's been talk of potential fight between Chris Eubank Jr. and Canelo down the line in a big stadium fight. Do you like that fight? You had experience with Canelo?
Yeah, good luck to him if you can get that fight. Get some money, get some big money, won't he? But yeah, good luck to him if he gets it. Yeah.
See what happens. Mark Tibbs, thank you very much,
you.
and best of luck next week in Austria.